Hi, I'm Michele Wellman. I'm a USDF bronze and silver medalist. I did event through the preliminary level of eventing, and I took my love of jumping and poles and dressage, and I started monthly cavalletti clinics at my farm. They've become really popular for riders of all levels and all disciplines, and I'm happy to share the information with you today. So for these clinics, I use heavyweight poles and solid materials. If you're at home and you don't have these, wood poles are best. The risers are poured plastic, like a cast material, and they are really solid, so if they get hit, they aren't going to break. You can make something yourself at home if you don't have anything, but just try to use heavyweight materials, poles, risers, whatever else you might think you want to use to do the exercises with. The poles themselves these are wood with plastic coating on them to give the color, but the plain wood poles are totally fine. When I do the setups, I try to think about what I want to accomplish from the exercise, and the one that you see today is about straightness as well as gait quality, and the exercises generally need to be set up for a variety of horse and rider types and disciplines. So I keep the pole distances to a normal average size horse, which makes the smaller horses have to work a little harder and the bigger horses have to shorten their steps, which is not a bad thing. So these poles are set up at about 4 feet, maybe 4¼ feet apart. Seems to work really well for most horses, and you don't need to set as many poles up as I have here. You can do smaller sets of poles. So the square in the center is the same poles. They're all 12-foot poles in this exercise, and they're just laid end to end to make a square. I like to use the square to create accuracy with the points. As you can see on the diagonals, you go over the center of the poles, and then you have to stay accurate to the point of each corner of the square. And then it also is a useful exercise for cantering. So often I'll use the corners cantering, and that is an accuracy and gait quality exercise as well. You keep the same canter stride all the way around and work to be accurate to place the horse's front feet in the corner so they jump in and they jump out, like a bounce if you do jumping. The other piece of this exercise today is that the poles are actually set at dressage circle sizes. So the inner set of striped poles is roughly a 10-meter circle on the inside. The next set of striped poles on the inside is 15 meters, and the last set of poles on the outside, on the stripes, is 20 meters. So if you have the space in your arena to set this up, it's a great exercise for helping you stay honest about your circles. And you can use that spiraling in, spiraling out at trot and canter depending on your level of riding.